Hello there. This week I have altered the saving and loading system to properly save out the terrain data rather than loading in Unity assets. This involves saving out the height data, size, and texture used for each chunk of the terrain. Since the height data is a multi-dimensional array, I had to convert it into a single float array before saving, and then convert it back into a multi-dimensional array when loading in the terrain data. For the terrain texture, I get the terrain layers and save out the texture name, size, and offset. I also have to set the alpha map layers to 1 to ensure that the texture is displayed on the terrain. However, by doing this, it significantly slowed down the chunk loading process due to the large size of the JSON file it had to read in. To combat this, I now save out the world data to binary instead of JSON, and load in the assets asynchronously using coroutines. The code to save to binary isn't too different from saving to JSON, but it cannot serialize more complex data types such as vectors and quaternions. Because of this, I have created serializable classes to store these data types as their individual components with getters and setters to assign and access the data. Finally, to load assets asynchronously, I use the loadAsync function and then use coroutines to wait for the assets to be loaded in before assigning them to the object. The final result isn't too different from last week, but there is little to no waiting times when moving between chunks now.